You already, bro. You know what I'm
You
saying?
are live. What's up, Facebook? No, no, no,
What
no,
is
no,
good?
no.
What is good? What's going on, everybody? In Halak Watch Land. I am your boy King Clips. Here with another episode. You know, we're gonna get it shaking. We're gonna get it moving. I just want to give a shout out to all of the other shows that we have in our programming. I want to give a shout out to Around the Turnbuckle, Spitting with Spitter, Power P. You know, and without any further ado, I am going to pass it. This guy right here. Hey, yo, chin up, Black Earth. Did he freeze? Did he freeze
Yeah,
out here?
My
he
Oh,
God.
he
froze.
is frozen in the tundra, y'all. So I'm gonna hand it off to the homie, Big Kev, man. Let him know what
Actually,
you.
let's go to the ladies first.
All right, all
There
right.
you go.
Go.
Gentlemen. I am Lady E. I just want to thank you guys for joining us tonight on Clock Watch. And it's going to be a great show, hopefully. I want to see everybody who is watching. I want to see you guys comment. Make sure you like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you tune in to all of our exciting shows that we have to offer throughout the week. We do promote those. We post them in the Clock Watch group page. So make sure you tune in for all of that because we have a lot of fun on Power P. If you didn't watch, last night's episode, but just want to thank you guys for joining in tonight. Appreciate it.
I'm black. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Pop
can
it,
hear you,
pop
but
it, bro. You doing
Oh,
karate?
it's all right. Because he who hate me, he who hate me. What's up?
oh,
It's black. It's the blackest earth that there is. On the 2117. I'm out here on location here in White Plains, O'Connor's. If you're in the White Plains area, you want to come on, hop on the podcast, come see me. I'm over here getting my Chuck Drizzle on. We getting right tonight. And well, that's all I have to say today. So I'm gonna pass it over to the professional. Kev, the floor is yours.
all right, everybody. First of all, thank y'all for tuning in. This is Big Kev coming out here from checking in and chopping it up with you from the, my house city, Denver. And yesterday it was 95 degrees. Today it's snowing outside, so that's Denver for you. But we're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna drop the zism on y'all, and we're gonna keep it moving. So I'm gonna pass it on over to King.
So, I want to get into the comments real quick. We have Melania. Says, "What's up, guys? Long time. What's going
What's
on
up,
with you,
man?
brother? How you feeling?" We got Eric Justice in the building. He says, "What's good?" You know what I mean? It's always good seeing you too, brother. Thanks for coming by, hanging out with us tonight. We have, he says, hot potato with the intro. Yeah.
Right.
Already, we get it together, man. We got Sarah Denise Garcia says, "Hey, beautiful. Lady. What's up with you?"
Girl.
All right, we got JoJo. JoJo is in the building. She says, "What's up, fam?" And we got our guy. Fam was bitter.
Jesus, what's up, man?
EJ says, "Black Earth coming in live and direct." Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Shaw.
Let's get it, man. So right now,
Let's do a cheer.
I like to do the hot takes, man. I get right into it, man. I don't bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go hard. First topic, man. How do you feel about culture appropriation? And since you set it off with the ladies first, ooh, ladies first,
First,
ladies
ladies
first,
first. Oh, the Queen Latifah.
ooh, ladies
Ladies
first.
first.
I think I'm gonna go that route my damn self. Lady E, how do you feel about culture appropriation?
All right. So first,
Oh shit.
About
I
it.
was like, I don't see a problem with it because I was like, all right, well, I think that everybody should share their cultures and everybody should know each other's cultures and practice them or share them so other people can experience it and be more culturally diverse. that was, what I thought about at first, which I still think that, but I feel a little bit differently now with it, now that I like researched it a little bit more. I think it's pretty fucked up, to be honest. I feel like white people took everything from everybody, and it's like the land with Native Americans, and then like why are you and then like rock and roll, they just like African Americans created that and like came from the blues and all that stuff, and then they want to switch that around and make it like Elvis created rock and roll. He's like the king of rock and roll. And then also I just started doing yoga, and I had no idea that yoga originally came from South Asia, and like middle class white women, middle-aged white women have totally, completely taken over that whole culture. And I just think, we are just basically making money and like making it ours from all these different cultures. And it's like, well, we thought about this. No, there's so many things that we say we came up with, but we totally just stole it from other people, and other cultures. And I don't think it's right. I mean, I think that people should educate themselves, and really, you can't really be like you. I forgot what I was gonna say now.
No,
It's all
go.
good.
Please
You good?
Don't look at me. Finish those thoughts, yeah. Finish those thoughts. I love Pro Black E. Pro Black E is off the chain tonight.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead. How to the people, Pro Black E. All right.
You got a kufi. She gonna about to put a kufi on in a minute.
But I think if people want to experience other cultures, they need permission first, and they need to make sure that you actually research the culture, live in what the culture is, and be accepted into it, because people are stealing other things from people, and I just don't think it's right. So that is my take on it. But I do love learning about other cultures and traveling and being very open-minded when it comes to other cultures. So
I think as we should be. I'm gonna get into these comments real quick. Thanks for that take, though. I didn't think you would go there. I did not think you would go there. Way to do your research, and
Sleeping on us.
came in hot there. Yeah, I slept on you. I ain't gonna hold you.
You were sleeping.
Yeah.
I was quiet.
I mean, you started out down a path, and then
I was quiet.
Yeah, man.
I gotta keep it
So Winner says the guys don't get love from my daughter. LOL. Oh.
Hold up. We give love to Sarah. Don't act like we don't give love to your daughter.
Yeah, we did give love.
No, she said
we read her whole government.
From Sarah.
Okay.
We don't get love from her because she only hollered at Lady E. And I said, so?
Okay. All right. Jojo, I apologize.
All right. So, yo, TJ Spitter says, peace and blessings. Thanks, kid. Appreciate you. Ryan says, it's okay to be white.
I know that it's okay to be white, all right? I know that, and I love being
That's
white.
funny.
I just don't like what white people do sometimes.
Yeah, I punch with Ryan. He be here every night with the jokes. It doesn't matter who he tunes in. Let's go, man. Check us out. Eric Justice says, culture is profit, plain and simple. Everybody is making $1 off of it. Right. Yeah. You're right. That's a hot take.
Yeah.
Jojo says, I think that it's something to be proud of as long as the other culture stays true to themselves. What I mean is be proud that it's so dope that other cultures want to adopt yours. As long as they can stay in their lane and don't try to claim it as their own. This is big facts as well.
Facts.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're not staying in their lane. So that's a problem.
Yeah, hold up, Ryan. You gotta watch your mouth here, though. Hold on. I'm gonna read It's my birthday month, bro. You gotta want to okay. He says, yo, my history month was in July because it just feels right. LOL. 4th of July fireworks, hot dogs.
That's
Yo,
messed up.
why you being racist, yo?
Nah,
God.
listen,
I was born in July and I love July, yo. It seemed like you came in racially charged again, yet again.
Hey,
this
right,
year.
I mean, if you think about it,
Ryan.
he is kind of right, though. I mean, we celebrating.
facts.
He's kind of right,
Facts.
though.
Yet again
He-
with the racially charged.
But he forgot apple pie and hamburgers, though. He forgot apple pie and
Oh
hamburgers.
my God.
Wow.
But he kind of right, though. He kind
Y'all
of right.
dog skin brothers. Y'all dog skin brothers is really styling on that.
See, I knew
know
that. I
y'all
knew.
was going to get hype. You knew y'all was going to get hype.
I asked this dude earlier, did he glow in the dark? Like this.
Yeah. What you mean,
That's
yo? We
interesting.
take a picture at 12 at midnight. Dave, I ain't gonna do this with you live on air because that's separatism. You know what I'm saying? He being a separatist. Here, check this out. Jojo says also other cultures need to know when to stop. White blonde girls have no business wearing dreads. That's debatable. That's debatable. I'll get into that.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah,
I'll get into that.
yeah, I agree
DJ
with you.
Spitter says there's a lot of culture vulture, i.e. DJ Black.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, yeah.
Over live?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Said TJ Black. No.
Yo, what
Yeah.
bond?
Shout
Word
out to TJ though, man. Thanks for listening in tonight, man. And Sarah says it all started with Kim Kardashian.
They go back a lot farther than
Maybe
that.
it, though, right? Like because
Go back
she's
further.
a fatty though. Like how she's because she has sex with Kanye, like because she's in a mixed
Go back
relationship.
to Ray J. Go back to Ray J.
Yeah, that go back to
I
Ray
hit
J,
it,
bro.
I
Sex
hit it,
with
I
Ray
hit
J?
it, I hit it, I
So
hit it,
hold
I
up.
hit
Y'all mean to tell me real quick before we go completely off the rails that she was culture appropriating when she had a relationship with Ray J?
No. When she grabbed the fat ass and then all the shit in there and did all the. That's what they feeling. I'm not saying that is where it started.
All right.
I'm saying that I see when OJ came in their family. I guess that's where that shit started. I have no clue. B.
Come
I
on,
don't
this
know.
shit go back to their mother. They learned that from their mama, yo.
Hey,
I said OJ. I said OJ. Who you think was OJ? It was my mom.
No doubt.
Ray
Jojo says,
Ray
"Oh
J
no,
went.
Ma, this goes way back. She's correcting her daughter out here. She know the history." Ryan's laughing. What else we got? We got Sarah again says, "I know, but Kim Kardashian was wearing dreads, so that's why I guess all the blonde girls picked up on what Kim Kardashian was doing and started wearing dreads."
You can't really blame her. Go ahead, lady.
I don't think
DJ,
cornrows. I agree with you. Cornrows.
What's up?
Hey,
it was
They were
cornrows.
Yeah.
So, you gonna get back into this?
Ray J went deep inside her, and then she lost her mind, and she had to get some braids, man. That's what happened.
Well, I mean, not for her facial expressions on that damn tape. Looked like he wasn't going that far. Like he was scratching the surface.
I am. I'm acting like that tape was a fire though, and now we're gonna go to Kev.
not even talking about that. Like,
Oh man. Hey, you know what, man? This is a good question though, but the reality of it is, man, cultural appropriation goes way, way, way back to to antiquity, man. When when the Europeans came over and over to the motherland and stole all the knowledge and changed it up for themselves. So I mean, it goes way back. The problem, there's nothing wrong with people immersing themselves into other cultures. The problem comes in when people decide that they think that they could take something from a culture and then try to make a profit off of it and then not give the culture that they stole it from the credit. That's where the problem is. Man, if people want to wear braids and shit, that's their business. But don't act like you going to, just like, what was it, last year when the lady came out talking about she want to come up basically with a bonnet idea. She came up, she tried to say that she came up with the bonnet idea. And then the sisters had to, give her that work. It's like, no, we've been on this shit a long time ago. That's that kind of shit. You know what I mean? It's all about people trying to steal from another culture and make money off of it. That's where the problem comes in. But no, I don't think any culture has a problem with other people immersing themselves into their culture so they can learn. That's what it's all about. That's why we're here, so we can learn about each other. Not try to learn and then try to steal their shit. That's not cool. No matter if it's Black culture, Hispanic culture, or whatever. What's
Are you
up?
talking about like the girl that tries to? Are you talking about the girl that tried to claim Ashanti song on TikTok?
Man, let me touch on that.
Today, yo, Black, that was the funniest video I've seen
Yeah, that was
all week, yo. That was the funniest shit. That shit sound like kids pop, bro.
I
It's
know.
just like, yeah, that just sound like the kids pop
That
version
was
of
worse.
Boosie, bro. Oh my
that shit.
god.
First of all, she a cute lady, she cute girl, and she got a big old booty and all that shit. But listen, man, that shit was so bad. I thought I was telling Clips. I thought Nick Cannon was gonna step in the camera and be like, "Hey, this is my new. I'm rolling old girl out from Nickelodeon and shit. She gonna be the next poppy shit." I'm like, man, we got to do better, man. Man, Martin Luther King died for nothing, man. This some bullshit.
I got another one for you, Kev. What about T.I.'s artist? That she came out, thought she was a hip hop artist, then came in, thought she was hood. And then
Doja?
No. He's talking about Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She thought
But
she
y'all,
invented rap.
you didn't peep Iggy Azalea before T.I. though.
Yeah.
He had that song called "Working on My Shit."
Yes.
Hey, man,
Thought
listen.
she invented rap. She thought she invented rap.
This is why I struggle with music nowadays, because I'm like, I can't listen to this bullshit, man. This is bullshit. But get your money. If somebody willing to give you money for it, do that shit. I mean, yeah, you could be doing some other shit.
Yeah, big up to Iggy Azalea for that video too, though.
Yeah.
Shouts to her.
I mean, a lot of people can say the same thing about Cardi B, right? People can say that shit about Cardi B. So, I don't know, man. But that's my take on the cultural appropriation stuff.
Yeah. Working on My Shit was fire. I don't know what Black talk about.
He was singing that shit in the shower.
Yeah. Yeah, let me get back into the comments. You know what I'm saying? Jojo says, thanks for your take. Yo, were you done finishing your thoughts, Cap? My bad. I mean,
the thing with the cornrows and the dreads is, I think what happens is if you can't wear cornrows and dreads, you get pissed off if you see somebody else that don't look like you wearing that shit. I think that's what it really did. That's what it really is.
Oh, you think it's like that? You think people are hating? That you think that there's a level of hatred though?
Because let me tell you a story, right?
Might be on to something.
Yeah.
All right, let me tell you a story. Remember when D'Angelo came out with the cornrows and shit? I was like, man, fuck that motherfucker, man. Because I couldn't wear the shit because I'm bald. I hated them.
Damn, you've been bald for a long time.
I'll just bullshit. You know what? I'm bullshit. I'm just trying to make up for a Sunday. I'm just bullshit.
You been bald since Milli Vanilli, bro? What you talking about?
It's been a minute, man. But I'm good because I wore all the shit back in the day, so I'm good, man. I done had all of it.
All right, check.
We got too legit, too quick.
Yeah. We got Anna Marie Burton. What's up, Anna? What's up, Montana? What's going on?
Full government.
We miss you and love you, Montana.
You know, I read everything on the teleprompter. Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, you like Burgundy.
Me and Ron, me, you, and Ron Burgundy. Yo, check this out. Jojo says, like, you look like you're in that spaceship on your way to colonize Mars. You talking about
That's
Sunday's
funny.
episode, y'all. If y'all didn't check Sunday's episode, please tune in. It was funny as fuck. All right. And then Brandon Simpson.
What's up, bro?
What up, homie? Was good. Thank you for tuning in tonight, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate you coming back and kicking it with us, B. I definitely do. And we got Sarah again. She says, I think Black is at a bar. He absolutely is. That is his location. He think he should check in. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody know where he's at. Jojo says, excuse me, young man. I would rock some cornrows. I just got no business doing that to my good hair.
But you got good hair, though, so I feel you on that.
Hold up. You knocked your hair, though.
What's up, bro?
You knocked your hair.
What's up?
Yo, Moss,
I want to say what's up. Shout out to Anthony Morse. Anthony Morse been down since
day one.
Yeah.
He been down since Toast to Toast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before I was like a mainstay factor, and we did
like all of us again on Toast to Toast, except it's like we're missing like one person. I think I don't even know who that person is.
I don't know where you're going with that. We
Either. I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Ann Bosco, man. Thank you for hanging out with us,
Yeah,
man.
he's a rider, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Black, going to Black Earth. How do you
Yeah.
feel about this topic of discussion, sir?
Well, I thought about this. I gave it some time in my mind to let it ponder a little bit here, and I felt that that I'm sorry, did I make it funny? I thought that I'm not with the shits, not at all, not at
Why
all.
are you not with that? What are you
Why am I-
talking about,
Because here's the thing. Here's the
you
thing.
asshole?
So when they steal our particular swag or someone else's culture and they present it in there, they, excuse me for the lack of a better term, they whitewash it. And then it doesn't become to that culture any longer because they try to make it mainstream. And when you mainstream something, it loses its you forget the heritage of it and how it arrived from it in the beginning. So you lose its actual it loses its swag to it actually because you turned it into something that it was not. And then you believe it is yours and think it's okay. And I totally disagree with that take. Right back to you, Burgundy.
All right.
Yeah. Who you supposed to be? Dexter Jackson? That's
I
Dexter
mean,
Jackson right there.
That's my uncle on my father's side.
I definitely love that take there. That was a pretty good. That was a pretty accurate take, man. We have Brett and Manning in the comments.
Yeah,
Is,
I played
what's up?
Shakespeare at Cambridge.
How are you? Nah, let me cut the bullshit. What's going on, Brett? Thanks for viewing in tonight, man. I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We're gonna go to JoJo. She says, "Okay, I'm kidding about the good hair part. My hair is very thick and curly. Still, nothing wrong with that."
That's
Hold
good.
on,
Right.
hold on, that's like
That's
having
good.
handlebars. That you got something to you put your hand in there and it won't get out because you get in the right knot and you pull them when you thrust them. Like,
All right. So
I ain't gonna say nothing on that. I'm gonna leave that alone.
no. I know how to do black hair. So listen, this is how I feel about culture appropriation. Honestly, I don't give a fuck as long as you're paying homage to the culture that you're appropriating. My thing of the whole night is yes, I totally agree with what everything you guys said this evening. But here's my thing. But there is beauty sometimes in cultural appropriation. For instance, when I was 13,
Mhm.
I saw this girl in a club. I was at an underage club, and we was all rocking out the house music. I consider myself a pretty good dancer back then. I could
Oh
cut a
shit!
rock.
oh, you
was-
cut a rug.
You know,
Prove it. Prove it.
you know, I
Right,
can cut a rock.
right.
I can do a little something. Happy
Yeah.
feet. And I saw this white girl, right? Long blonde hair.
Oh,
Destroy some shit, and it was so beautiful to me. It was beautiful as fuck. You could see the appreciation and how good she was and what she actually was doing. You know what I'm saying? It was like almost a homage. Okay,
what was the purpose
fast
of the
forward.
night?
Let's fast. Oh, it was, you know.
Yeah, you knocked it down. Yeah, he knocked that down. It's a
But
memory.
I wasn't getting mesmerized in that. It was the fact that I considered myself a pretty good dancer, and I was almost intimidated to dance with her. That's how good she was. You know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying?
Oh, you gonna make
You
up
was
the
you was
step.
in.
You gonna be off rhythm. You thought her dancing on rhythm. You gonna throw your. So was it like what's that movie? Was it like Say the Last Dance?
I got
Yeah.
jokes, but anyway,
He had to step up.
fast forward to I'm gonna say 2019. You have a dance group out there that beat Les Twins called Rush Ball. These two girls are Japanese. They're fucking nasty. Not only that, but how many black kung fu artists have come out of the 70s? We have
Are you
hit movies
serious?
like The Last Dragon. Every black person I knew out of the 80s thought they knew kung fu in some way, shape, or form. I
That's
believe
true.
even the Black
Yeah.
Panthers who practice martial arts.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Had their own division of martial arts. So
did.
when we talk about cultural appropriation, like I feel as long as you're paying homage to the culture you're appropriating, like, hey, listen, this is no form of disrespect, or I'm not trying to steal this. I'm just disinterested in the culture. See, now, when I say I see color, right? A lot of people say, oh, I don't see color. Everybody's the same. I don't believe in that. You know what I mean? Because
Oh,
I love being black. I love being black. So if I could teach you about my culture without you stealing it and you having, well, even if you want to run around and listen to hip hop music and tag and do some graffiti and learn how to break dance or some hip hop shit, I'm fine with that as long as you do the knowledge as to what you're doing. You're not just gonna run with me to come around my friends and not have any knowledge on the topic. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Honestly, that's how I got into rock and roll music. You know, I live in Bumblefuck, New Jersey, so I was hanging around these guys. Like, of course, I'm in the hip hop. I'm from the Bronx, so. But when I started coming out here and smoking weed with everybody, I got culture shock, and I started learning about different art forms, and I was able to appreciate them as well.
hold there, Nelly. Slow it down, buddy.
I know you
something.
did. I know you got some stories about that.
Well, let me just tell you something, brother. What you're talking about, that is one of the biggest culture appropriation there is, because rock and roll started from.
I know it started.
You know what I mean? So what I'm saying, that was one of the things that was taken. So you're saying you're learning it. That's not really. Well, that's not culture vulture either. You're actually learning your history that they hid from you. That's really
That's true. That is true. But at the same time, BB King is a lot different from, say, Metallica, 9 Inch Nails, Misfits.
You said wait. You said
Africa.
you mean Chuck Berry.
You know what I mean? Like we can all say like music has its different stages in evolution, right? And we can always hold that here to say like, hey, listen, we created the blues with birth rock and roll, right? We got that. But at the end of the day, like I can appreciate metal, I can appreciate alternative, I can appreciate Nirvana, one of the greatest fucking bands on earth. You know what I'm saying? Even though they was racist, I do have some Guns N' Roses songs that will make me ignore them being racist. You know what I'm saying? Like if it comes
November Rain.
when it comes on, I'll be like, fuck these guys, but welcome to the jungle. I will say fuck those dudes, but you gotta love the art. You gotta love the art at the end of the day, and that's what I'm saying. There's beauty in cultural appropriation. Just show some appreciation. That's all I'm saying. Also, I wanted to touch on Adele getting dragged through the mud for wearing her hair in knots.
Man, that's jealousy, bro. That's jealousy.
Oh, you said when she lost all that weight, she looking. Oh Lord, Jesus.
No, man, you know how Twitter do. They dragged her, man. I felt so bad, y'all. I was like, come on, y'all. They dragged her. I'm gonna get to the comments real quick because I like, you know how we do with the comments. We get buried on Tuesdays, man. But check this out.
What's
up?
What's that?
It says doing well. Miss you guys from the park. What's up, Brett? Yeah, you got some guest stars in the building. Anthony Moore says that is good hair. I think he's talking to JoJo.
Yes.
Savage says same, preach. Joanna says, how can a man of black stature sound so smart yet so ratchet in the same sentence? Roll him on the hunt.
To the window, to the wall. To sweat drip down my ball. Oh, these bitches fall. Keep, motherfucker.
You ain't lying about the knots, B. Word. Hey, I think we got anybody in Tampa saying B.
Hey, that's the East Coast cultural appropriation.
Cultural appropriation. Y'all can have that.
Yeah, go ahead and have that.
Y'all can have that.
T-shirts.
Yeah, facts. Big facts. Joanna says, I strongly feel you on that bullshit about not seeing color clips. I'm not white American. I'm not African American. I'm my own shade of Puerto Rican. So yes, please see my colors. Absolutely.
So skip that next message.
And it says, go Niners, go Warren Hills, Blue Trees. Big.
Hey, Brett, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear no go Niners, bro.
Actuals. I don't know. Wait,
Brett, this is what you want right here. Cowboys.
I'll fuck with the Blue Streak. Blue Streak, we got you. We're rocking out. Warren Hill.
Now
There
we
you
out here. We out here with the Niners. We out here with the Niners and the Blue Streaks,
Oh,
yo.
9 what? What?
You already.
What? Nigga, who?
2020 Super Bowl, 7 February 2nd.
What?
Yeah, I was home watching this, right? All right. Anyway.
Like you
Y'all
gonna be this
crazy.
year?
Yeah, are we done? Are we done with culture
we're done.
appropriation? We're done with
Yeah.
that. All right, cool. Let's move on. We're gonna get into our next topic tonight, which is what are your experiences with superiority complexes? Now, for those who don't know what a superiority complex is, it's when one person feels as if they are better than you and have to let you know that they are better than you because they are hiding some form of insecurity. You get that? That is exactly what that means. So, what are your experiences with superiority complexes, Black? I'm going to start this off with you, bro.
Who was the master?
Oh,
Don't
know.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough.
Yeah. Who's the meanest, the baddest, mofo, brown hair? Now listen,
Big
Yeah.
Kev.
I've
Hold on,
dealt
let's
with
get
that.
to Brett. Brett says Niners are going to do this year, bro. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, my
Yeah,
bad.
man.
Yeah, Black?
Yeah, Black.
And on that note, anyway, yeah. So basically, yeah, I've dealt with plenty. I come across a lot of people like that, and it's funny because it's always those ones that when they complain about other people not doing what they're supposed to be doing, right? And then they always like they lacking in themselves. You know what I mean? And they be like, oh, well, I did this. Well, I do that. I can do this again. You're nothing without me. You know what I mean? But that's not true, man. It's all about. It's really based off insecurity. It's based off things that they try to hide their weaknesses by showing in their strength. So when they try to like make you feel small about yourself or not doing or trying to boss you around because they're not seeing they don't want you to see the chinks in their armor. That's basically what it comes down to. So it's like, and whenever you have somebody that has that feels a certain way or treats you a certain way in that complex, just chin check their ass, snap them in their motherfucking jaw, and get right back to reality. Back to life, back to reality. But it really is a problem though, because I have never been a man to think and have that complex because I treat it like this. I fuss with you, I don't fuss with you. And if you think that you're better than me, well, cool. I'm happy for you. I always big up my people. Whenever my people are successful, whenever they do things that they reach goals and sit in their life and milestones, I'm always there to big them up and support them. Shout out to my boy CL. Shout out to my man Billionaires Don't Sleep. Billionaires Don't Sleep out there doing his dreams. Like my sis Ashley. She's one of my biggest. She was on one of our podcasts past. I'm a biggest fan. That's my sister. Whatever she does, I'm there to support her 100%, no matter what. I could be at my lowest form in my life or going through my own shit. It doesn't really matter because I know that if I support them, it's that energy, that positive energy you feed to them, man. And it always feels good to watching people make it. Never want to hold anybody down. That's why I am hard on my people, but I don't ever think that I'm better than anyone else. And when y'all start to act like where somebody else, like, I gotta chin check y'all because that's some bullshit. That's not how we can't get forward from. Yeah, go ahead.
But what are
Hey,
your?
I gotta give you cheers to that, bro. That was well said.
Hold on, real quick, Cap. What are your experiences, though? Like your personal experiences. It could have been like in school, my guy. Like it could have been at work. It could have been any type of social atmosphere. I want to hear some personal experiences with superiority complex.
Well, here's the problem. I really don't get touched down with most of that shit because I'm a presence when I walk in the room. So when I talk to people, they see that I'm humble. They see that I'm the dude. I'll dash you up. We cool. We chill. I never roll like that. No matter how well you see me doing whatever. I always make time for everybody that I'm around. But so I don't really come across it. But in high school, I had a guidance counselor that told me I was never going to be shit. She told me that you're never going to amount to anything. She's like, yo, you just be happy to get out of school. Right now, I'm still looking for the marking of her grades right now, so I go piss on it. So it's really what it is. I would shout her out, but I know her family members. I know some of her family members, and they cool people. Miss Cohen wasn't. But anyway, but you know the rest of them, her family is good. I can't fuck with her, but yo, I don't know. I don't have these issues really. I mean, because the people like I don't really associate with niggas that feel like they better than me, and if they do, prove it, man, prove it.
So improved. I hear
Don't act
that. Let me
shaky.
get some comments.
Hold up. Don't act shaky and scream as if you real. Make me believe it. Black Thought.
Big facts. Yo, check this out. Joanna is deep in the comments. I want to thank you for coming out tonight. She says, I'm not adopting the B. I'm speaking in your language so you can understand me. Wink, wink.
Oh, yo, you about to stupid dope move, B.
Busting the moves.
Dope moves, man.
Busting moves. Yeah, she says, if you have ever worked in corporate America, you have experienced that superiority complex. At least it's true to myself. And then she goes on to say, the best ones are the ones that get promoted to a bullshit position and get on a power trip. You are a team leader, Becky, not a supervisor. Sit down. Okay.
Wow.
Fuck with that. I can fuck with that. All right, so Kev, how you feel about that, man?
You know, so I grew up in a Christian household and from a military in a military family. I grew up around all different types of people. So I come from an environment where you can't be acting like that because that person could potentially save your life. You know what I mean? So that was the kind of mindset and mentality I had, but grew up with. I don't really get that, man. I carry myself in a way that I'll show you respect if you earn it. I mean, I can respect your position, but that don't mean I respect you. And my energy just comes across as you feel it when I walk into a room. I'm kind of like Black. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't, I don't. But I'm gonna respect your position. That don't mean I'm gonna respect you. But if if you respect me, we won't have no problems. But if you try to get on that shit, I can still go hood and my energy will come across as, we can go outside and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? If we got to go that route. Because your position don't really mean shit to me, but I respect your position, but it don't mean shit to me. Because I'm like Chris Rock. At the end of the day, can you kick my ass? You know what I'm saying? It'll always go back to that shit. But I'll respect you if you respect me. We all men. And I ain't never really had nobody front on me like that, Because my presence and my energy comes across like this is a cool cat. And I feel like if I fuck around and step across the line, it's gonna be a problem. So I never really have no issues like that. I give respect when it's deserved, and I expect you to respect me because I'm dumb, man. I'm not dumb, but I'm crazy like that. Like if I feel like I have to teach your ass a lesson, me and you can go to jail together. You know what I'm saying? If I really have to go that route, I can do that because I know how to write them reports. You know what I mean? Because I've been on that side. So if I got to do that to teach your ass a lesson, to make you understand you are not superior, I'm willing to teach your ass that lesson. And that's kind of where I come. That's kind of how I feel about it. So
that's dope.
Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. So plus I've been drinking. Starting to kick in.
I think he's frozen. He's frozen.
You frozen.
I get the record shout. Let me run into the. Where did he leave off in his comment here? I'm not a. Oh yeah, no, best. Oh, we're gonna hop right here to Brandon. Brett. Sorry, I know you, Brett. I feel like our school was not racist at all growing up. We all played ball from all different walks of life. I'm going to tell you this, Brett. That is the biggest load of bullshit. Our school was racist as fuck. It was racist as fuck. I'll tell you a quick story. The principal, I'm not going to say his name because I'm cool with his daughter, told me like, oh, I need you, Mr. Austin, to speak to the other ones because they listen to you. What? What are you talking about? Like, so you pick me because I'm the non-violent one because I live in the houses next to the school, and you think that I'm from a different stature so that they can relate and listen to me? What type of shit was that? No, listen. My school was hell of a racist. In fact, our school was so racist, I started a diversity group with 4 or 5 other people, and that's how we had Martin Luther King Jr.'s son talk to our school. That's how we had the Tuskegee Airmen come to our school and speak to
Damn,
them.
that's
That's why we did after school specials of different cultures. With shout out to Ariel, oh, I forgot her name. Sorry.
Araceli,
Araceli, Priscilla, Danny, Shantae, Tamika, Larissa, all this. We started this shit all because of all the racism that was in our school. And if you haven't noticed that, I'm sorry. I'm glad you didn't notice it because you have to deal with it. But yeah, that shit was full frontal. We dealt with that shit.
Yeah, man, we definitely did. Um, Yo, thanks for taking over too. My fucking computer just froze. I don't know what the hell happened right there.
It wanted me to speak.
Um,
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah,
yeah,
mine like
you probably hit me with a virus, but it's all good. Here we go.
That's funny.
Yo, you got to read the comments, and we're gonna go to Lady E because it's her time to speak, and I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yep.
got you, bro. So yo, he says our school was not racist at all growing up. Wow, okay. Um, I went to that school and it absolutely was, man. Just to give a take on that. I think Black destroyed that topic though. So you know what? We're gonna get into JoJo's comment. She says, y'all don't understand how hard it is to carry this damn laptop to the bathroom to pee with earbuds attached to it because I don't want to miss what y'all saying. Damn it. Thank you.
that's love,
That
right?
is devotion.
That is love and devotion.
Devotion. So
Cheers,
by
girl.
your side, devotion.
Yep.
We love you. We
Things
love
are going right, devotion. Na, 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 na. And then we got DJ. He says, Kev been A1 since the first pod. You already, bro. Absolutely. Like, I
Thank
never
you, bro. I appreciate it.
ever.
I
So,
like the man.
Lady E, what are your experiences with superiority complex?
My
Let's go.
personal experiences are usually bosses that I've had, and they're usually males. So since I work in kitchens and restaurants and stuff, it's usually like, oh, you don't know like what you're doing. They look down on me. They don't think that I know how to cook or how to do dishes, or I'm too pretty to like get down and dirty and things and stand there and sweat for 7 hours by a grill. And they just want to, they just think that I'm too good for this. So then they talk down to me as in like, you're not going to be here long. You're not going to last. You don't know what you're doing, all this stuff. And then usually when people, do that, or they think that they're better than you, or they can do their job so much better, it's usually those are the people who are fucking up the most and who are messing up their jobs the most. And people like that, it's like, how can you respect somebody? How does anybody respect anybody when they treat people that way, or you can see people treating that way? So I also read up on this a little bit, and one of the reasons is they could have had multiple failures in their past. They failed so many times that they're afraid to fail again, and they want everybody to know that they are the best at this. So they promote themselves like that, and they're above you, and they don't want to fail. Um, it's also
Mm.
it's also a sign of narcissistic personality disorder and bipolar disorder. So and they're also hiding low self-esteem issues, or they have a sense of inferiority. And it's a defense mechanism. So yeah,
Come on in, lady. You killing them. Hey,
Where your glasses at, lady? You put them glasses
what
on.
happened to you?
That Liberian shit. That's what's going on.
What happened to you? Like, you are on your shit lately. Like, what? Come on, man. Come on in with these. Come on in with the rest. I'm sorry. I just had to make a challenge. Yeah.
but also it's like a narcissistic person, you deal with those people all the time. Like I grew up with them. My parents, or my mom, I should say, and my stepdad. They're always like, oh, I can do no wrong, and it's just like, why? Like everybody's human. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody does these things. So why are you so quick to put people down for just making a mistake? Everybody's human, and nobody is better than anybody else. So that's my take on that. And I don't think anybody should put up with that shit. Punch them in the face and leave.
Unless you're in the bedroom. Unless you're in the bedroom. That's what should take over. Oh shit.
All right, so you done with their thoughts there?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that all you have to say about superiority complexes?
Yes, but you know what? It took me a very, very long time to realize that there was underlying issues with people who, did that. I just thought they were being assholes, and they were just pissed off at the world, and maybe that's true. But there's also it's deeper. It's deeper than that. Like if somebody's being that way towards you, why don't you just, instead of going off on them like I used to do, just talk to them, have a little conversation with them, and see where they're coming from, see their background. Maybe you can, relate to them in some kind of way, or maybe get their ego down from here to here a little bit. Have a little bit perspective on other things and people.
Humbleness, a little bit of humbleness. Yeah.
Got you. I definitely got you on that one. That takes a lot of maturity as well. All right. Let's get back into these comments. Thanks, A. Appreciate that one.
That was good.
Jojo says, "Okay, let's chill on the singing clips. You don't like my melodious voice."
That shit was trash, bro. But you my guy.
Oh my god, y'all panel full of haters. She says, "Then seeing you like that is a reflection of how they feel about themselves, oh mama." She said they see your greatness and can't believe that you are doing better than them. Because obs, you must be stupid if you're pretty, That's when you show them.
Right.
Have you landed yet, Black? That's what she said. She hasn't been landed yet. Hold on, head.
I'm still in space. I'm on cloud 9.
Mm.
I'm feeling wavy.
And then she says, "Kill him with kindness, teach him."
That's facts. That really works.
Right.
Kill him with kindness.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about kindness, because I can't really. It's hard for me to be kind to somebody who is an asshole. But I'm gonna kill him with realness, and I'm gonna come at them with just speaking the truth.
You know what, though? I think it's kind of hard for anybody to, respond to a dickhead, with kindness.
Yeah.
You're being treated with aggression. Like your first instinct is to match that intensity, right? So, yeah, what was you going to say? We'll get into that thought and then I'll touch that.
I was going to say kindness is kind of like, when people hate on you and they say you can't do this and you finally make it and you can floss on them and flex on them, but you don't. It's kind of the same thing. When people are being mean and being an asshole and you are able to just be nice to them, that shit is like sticking a knife and twisting it on them. It really is. And at some point, they're like, why am I such a dick? Why am I being a dick to this guy or this lady? You know what? She's been nice to me since day one. Maybe it's me. Some people can say, you know what? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I need to change my ways. And then maybe they'll change. Sometimes they'll change. Sometimes they won't. But kindness will go a long way. Especially when somebody don't like you and you just be nice to them. They're like, this motherfucker, I hate him. He always nice to me and shit. And and the whole day is fucked up because you was nice to him. You don't forgot about it. Don't went on with your time and day, but they still thinking about how nice you was to him. That's worth with cussing somebody out sometimes, depending.
Nah, man, they don't get what they pay for.
I think they want to be like. If you're kind to them, I don't think they really. I think they think about it for the rest of the day, but I think they're also pissed off about it the rest of the day, and they take it out on everybody else.
Well, JoJo says it's easier said than done, but when you can master that, even the biggest dickhead will eat off the palm of your hand.
She's
So
right.
check
It's
this out.
tact, kindness, and tactness.
Yeah.
Nah, that's for extra.
Bless your heart. Bless your
My thing
heart.
is this, man. Experiences with superiority complexes. I've experienced this shit my whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Hello, I'm light skinned. I had to fight every fucking year. Like I had to fight every fucking year
You
and
extra
got
light skin.
suspended. Let's go to Warren Hills. Let's go to Warren Hills. Like, first of all, I have a horrible temper. You know what I'm saying? Horrible. If I don't like something somebody says, go. And I've been like that my whole life. And from junior high all the way through high school, I'm talking seventh grade up until senior year, I have fought someone and gotten suspended for it. Now, it could be a superiority complex through racism. I'm better than you because I'm white and you're black and you're the only minorities in this fucking town. Punch in the mouth, I get suspended, right? It could be, well, hey, your mom's single and you're poor. You know what I'm saying? I have a mom and a dad in my house. Suspended, go home. You know what I'm saying? I have fought this shit my whole fucking life. It doesn't help that I've been blessed with good genes either. I'm not going to hold you. You know what I'm saying? I have a profound laugh. Sometimes people don't like the way my laugh sounds, especially when the joke is on them. So out of everybody in the crew, Charles, what you laughing at though? Fuck you mean? I'm laughing at you. Everybody's laughing at you. What are you singling me out for? But I don't like the way you laughing at.
Yeah.
Suspended. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the shit I had to go through. I've lived my life under this bullshit. Like, it's horrible. And this is big facts. You know what I'm saying? I've had my own brother, yo. Like, yo, why do you punch everybody in the face? Like, I'm like, us, why are they fucking with me? Like, y'all don't understand that they're fucking with me, though. You know what I mean? Like, why are they singling me out, though? Like, my face just has something on it or something. You know what I mean? Like, they can give you guys respect and talk to me however the fuck they want. And that's why they get punched in the face. You know what I'm saying? So, I've had to deal with this shit.
That was your way of showing superiority to others, is punching them in the face and using.
I know it's fucked up because your superiority complex on me created a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? A complete asshole. And I've come to grips with that. I'm going to therapy for anger management. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. This is real. I'm being all the way real now. You know what I'm saying?
Say something real quick.
Tools now in order to curb bullshit and deal with life accordingly. But once upon a time, it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? It definitely wasn't like that. And
that's good for you. Good for you that you are taking those steps to better yourself. That's awesome.
Hey, you know what? Could I just say this and I'm gonna let Blake say his piece? I got to get this out. So basically, what, ladies and gentlemen, what we just heard is King, he been getting over all his life being light skinned, and then when Boys in the Hood came out and everybody was on Ricky, and he started changing, and he started having to knuckle up, and this shit was fucking with him a little bit. That's what really happened.
All my life.
Yeah, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? They just fucking with the light skin guy. Only like there they go, right? But now,
but you felt
real talk, though, it definitely comes from an insecure place, like you said, Lady E. But it also breeds assholes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It breeds assholes. It definitely does. And it does damage, man. So I've seen it at the workplace. People can't move further because they don't want this person to move further because of their background. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's fucked up. And meanwhile, that person is the most overqualified dude for a particular position. You know? Like knows the ins and outs, been doing it for years, but he can't go anywhere because of superiority complex, you know? And it's sad, man. It's sad, especially when it comes to people getting money, you know? No one ever has to deal with that. Superiority complexes are trash. Let's do away with that and move on to the next.
Comment.
First, yes, sir. Hey, yo, man, stop yelling comments at me, yo. I got this.
Message.
What's up? Joanna says, I can't stand you tonight, Black.
Hey.
I think she loves you, though. I think Joanna loves
Hey.
you. You saw a black man love in the comments. I think you need to go down to Tampa and hang out for a while, bro. You know what I mean?
On the Tampa.
My number still Tampa.
I think you need to go there and hang out for a while. Joanna her and her husband will love to see you. She says, what they push and we push back will be feeding into what they need. When they resist their behavior with the opposite of what they dish and they have no other option but to follow suit, resistance is futile. Yeah, it took me a long time to learn otherwise too, man. Now I just shadow move. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old. You get too old for that shit. You outgrow certain behavior, right?
Jade Hawaii.
Nice.
Says Black needs a great coupon. Black got company.
For wedding.
Oh, okay. Definitely.
She said you winning. She said you winning tonight. She said you winning.
What's your
Yo, man, I don't see you promoting tonight's episode of Clock Watch either. Fuck the type of time you want. They should be all watching Clock Watch tonight.
Why isn't it not on the big screen?
What are you doing? Hey, yo, she says, Sarah says,
better.
speak louder for the people in the back. I got you. You know what I mean? Hit a podcast. How about that, Sarah? Thanks. And then I can tell them that when on the replay exactly what I just said. But thank you for tuning in, man. We appreciate you too. She says, "Oh, the sweet baby rays from JoJo." All right. And TJ says, "Why Black look like he in an opening scene of Belly?" He does though, right?
Right.
You're right. You right. You right. You nailed that one, TJ. You nailed that. You nailed that.
That's a
You
good
nailed
call.
that. Steady. Are you ready? All right. So my next one is, how far can you be pushed before a situation gets out of hand? You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna go with Cap first on this one. How far can you be pushed before a
First of
situation
all,
gets out of hand, bro?
listen, I'm a man and I'm in control of my emotions, right? But in my early days, being a meathead sports guy and shit, it wouldn't have took a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? I would have mixed it up. But man, I'm too old for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't let people have space in your head like that. I'm a grown ass man, and if I don't want to fuck with you, I ain't waste my time doing that. If me and you just don't get along, then you look. I'm not even gonna say let's agree to disagree. Listen, I ain't got shit to say to you. I'm done talking to you. I'm just gonna leave. You could be talking, and if I ain't trying to hear that shit, I'm just gonna walk this way. You know what I'm saying? But if you follow me and you put your hands on me, then we gonna sit in the jail together. But your ass, you gonna learn a lesson. You know what I'm saying?
Drunk people tend to follow too. I was just about to say that, so I'm glad you touched on it.
I don't let people, push me to the point where I can get myself out of control. Now, I used to be the kind of, I was a typical brother, typical young black male. I was ready to scrap it up if I had to, but I don't got time for that no more. I got too much at stake to do that. So I just don't waste my time fucking with people that I feel like could potentially get me off my square. I don't let people get me off my square. You know what I mean? Just ain't got time for that. Don't nobody want to be around an emotional man that's going to be out of control. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm not talking about my feelings though.
But if you feel like you need to push me to that spot, I will teach your ass a lesson, and we will go to jail hand in hand. If I have to teach your ass a lesson so that you learn, don't fuck with men who about that life.
What's your button though? Like how far? You know what I'm saying?
How
far
my button is gonna be.
Or you like, hey yo, you know what? I know Taekwondo, B, and start throwing multiple kicks like Chun Li. What's going to get you to that point?
I have something for that, and I would actually say, are you willing to go all the way with this?
So you clapping niggas out? You clapping niggas out?
I have a certain
No,
particular
that's
set
some
of
shit I used to
skills.
tell niggas when I had a sketchy past.
Listen, I have a particular set of skills. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I ain't trying to hurt nobody. But if you willing to go there, I'm
The
willing to
niggas
take
in
you
the
there.
street. You gonna leave them there?
I'm a
Alright.
Gemini. I'm a Gemini. So I'm very nice and I'm very humble. But if you make me cross that line,
You know what, Kev? I'm
there
not
ain't no
gonna get
coming
you
back.
indicted tonight. So, alright.
Okay? That's how.
All I'm asking, bro, is what could take you there, though? What could
What
take
could
you?
take me there?
Yeah.
You fuck around my family, then we gonna go there, and there's no
You
question.
don't want to play. You don't want to
Right.
That's about it. Other than that, anything else is
Word.
bullshit. You
That's
fuck with the
100.
family,
That's
then
100%.
I'm gonna get you out of there.
Big
All right,
facts, Kev.
that's about it.
Alright,
That's
100. Alright.
It's that simple.
one
You know
Hondo.
what?
That was easy.
Yeah. Absolutely. Alright.
Yeah.
We got JoJo. She says, "All the sweet baby rays." You know what I'm saying? And he said that, okay. She says, "Yeah, my man and I would love to take you out." That was for you, Black.
No doubt. No doubt.
She says, "You don't want to know from me." Who's
Uh-oh.
that for? Who's that for, Sarah? You don't want
That's
to
for
know.
anybody.
The question, I think we do
I
want
don't know. I know. We
we
kind of went
do.
over. Kev started bomba shot clocked out here, and then we had.
And I'm gonna say like this. I see where you're coming from, but I ain't old just yet, goddamn.
Lock up. You laying shit up.
I appreciate that.
And what we
Grown
got?
folks,
So
not
Lena
old folks,
said,
grown
"The
folks.
old folks learn to, grown folks, no doubt,
Yeah,
right? Learn when to walk away, right, Big Kev?"
yeah.
And she also says, "Okay, seriously, I can have a smart ass mouth, though I have to remind myself that other folks do get offended by words. So I straight up ask myself, is the righteousness you're about to say conducive to a resolution or make things worse?" That's
Oh,
grown talk.
you actually filter yourself? Oh
Yeah, she
hell
filters
no.
herself.
Nah, B. It come out. It come out how it came out.
In certain situations, you
Filter fish.
don't have to. I mean,
I said what I said.
depends on who you're talking to,
I feel
though.
you.
Depends on who
It don't
if you're
matter.
talking to
I feel
friends,
you, Black.
then
Nah, it don't matter. It don't matter because I don't let the dollar define me. Like I can leave a job tomorrow. It don't matter to me because I'll go find a new one. And you're not gonna make me feel the places I need to water myself.
listen, you can say what's on your mind and say what you're feeling but word it differently so it doesn't sound so aggressive.
Right.
Tom, that racist joke you said last week. Oh, it was kind
Oh
of.
my God, that was great.
But I
Where'd you learn that?
so offended by it.
Oh my God.
Across your face with a strong ass right. I'm
No.
sorry. You deserve that.
You can say that was racist. Like you can just play that.
I'm gonna touch on that as well. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, but Erica, Lady E, sorry for putting your government out there, Lady. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. They're gonna look you up. They're gonna look you up on Facebook now. They're gonna look you up. How far can you be pushed before a situation gets out of hand?
All right. Well, when I was a little younger, I had the same issues as you, Clips. Okay, I was very, very quick to be aggressive and be fight a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But now I've zenned out more. I've grown and matured. And I feel like a lot of things that probably would have upset me way back when don't really upset me now because you can't really get upset at people who don't know you or like they don't know your life or whatever. They can say whatever they want, but it's like, who are they to you? Nobody. And they're just going to go about their business. I'm gonna go about my business. It's like, whatever. But the only, like what Kev said, the only thing that would get me to that would be to mess with my family or to say anything about my kids, do anything to my kids, that or to do anything like physical harm or anything with me that fucks up my family life or my job or whatever, that would push me in a situation. But yeah, I mean, a lot of things that I let go, a lot of things because I'm just like it doesn't bother me. Like I just get, there's a lot of things I don't really care about. I don't care what you feel about me. I don't care what you think about me. The people who matter know me, and that's all that matters to me. And I mean, if I was out at a bar or I don't go to clubs anymore, but if I was at like a restaurant or a bar or whatever, and a guy was, being like sexually harassing me or, and after I told him to stop and he kept doing it, then yeah, things would definitely get out of hand. And if I was out in public with my kids or somebody said something to me with my kids, yes, I would definitely have to make it known like that's not okay. So that's the only thing that would push me. And I also, Clips, I was very, very close to going to anger management classes ordered by a judge. I'm just going to say that. But yeah.
Okay. I think it's worth it. Like we speak about mental illness a lot on this show. You know what I'm saying? And like the last topic we spoke on was superiority complex. Well, I lived in a community where that was like heavily prevalent because of multiple variables, multiple variables played into this superiority complex to where people were constantly trying to make me feel inferior. So I felt like I'm not going to be a sucker or bend to your will at all, and I had to address any form of disrespect immediately.
It's like you have to.
So now, what do I look like? I look like someone that's insecure and can't take a joke. And most of the time, I know when people are joking, and I know when they're not. So it's the tools that help us at the end of the day. E, and there's nothing. Let me repeat that: there's nothing wrong with going to get help if you need it.
Yeah. I agree.
However, and there's always a however in life. It's okay to be upset and get pissed off and tell people what it is as an adult. Just don't put hands on them unless they touch you first.
Right. Yes.
That's my professional opinion, though.
Unless they touch you first.
They touch you first. I'm thinking knock you out. So you always want to get that drop. You know what I'm saying? Get that like, hold on. This dude is a little chunky with it. So if he, you know what I mean? Just turn that over real quick. Like, wait a minute. I touch you first. Plus, you're running up on me in a disrespectful manner. You must want confrontation. Yeah. So I don't play by the he sucker punch me rules, because first of all, if you step in my circumference in an aggressive manner, that means that you want real confrontation. Period. So if I pop off, you should have been ready for it when you stepped into my circumference in an aggressive manner. I don't buy into that. Oh, you sucker punched me. No, I popped on you because you was talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the big difference.
Now we've talked about putting hands on people, but we also have to learn how to put hands on people without touching them by telling them what it is very tactfully. Once you master that skill, that take you a long way. Yeah, sometimes you might have to go hands, but it's always good to be able to put people in their place very tactfully in front of other people.
It's also good though if you're a hothead to go get the tools that you need, so you're not just popping up on it.
Before we go there, I'm an ordained minister. I put my hands on people for a living. I put my hands on them and I like to baptize them, but put their head to the concrete, the wall, whatever's.
Yo, Black, before you get into your topic, we're gonna get right to you because I love that energy, of course. Let me just hit these comments. You know what I mean? We got JoJo says, okay, seriously, I can have a smart ass mouth. Oh, where we got into that. And then she says, grown folks, true that. Then she says, no. If you're talking to somebody you care not to hurt, you have to be more conscious of your responses. Word,
That's
Yep.
true.
Black.
that's a fact. Then she says you can't speak to everybody the same, my dude. We all
Well,
speak a different language, P. That's a
yeah.
fact.
Why can't you?
She also says, "Oh yeah, when my kids are attacked, I'm a different bitch. That's my limit, I guess. I'll take your fucking eyeballs out." That's fact. So, Black,
Right. If you
it's a
deal with
hot
me,
take, man.
yeah,
What's
listen,
your
you
limit,
deal
bro?
listen, I try to be the good Negro.
Mm-hmm.
I
Just
try. But people cause me to be out that person because I'm the friendliest black, I'm the friendliest giant you'll meet. I'm nice. I'm well trained. I speak very well at times, you know, things. And like I ain't trying to hurt nobody. When I'm going to a place, I say
right.
what's up to everybody. I have no enemies until I have an enemy, and if they know if they have felt a certain type of way, then they start to come out. You just start to see them leaking. Like I had a dude for many years. Never thought that he would be hated, but he was. You know what I mean? I
Mm,
went down that path many times. You know what I mean?
mm,
Like dudes that you thought are down for you. They actually like you believe that they are your people and you treat them with respect. And then they go on around behind your back like they
mm,
can't get touched up. Like they act
mm,
like this humbleness, all this humbleness won't fuck you up.
mm,
Because I do not fight fear. I don't believe in that. I don't think there's such thing. I believe in that if there's an iron next to me, I'm a stamp your ass with the iron. I don't care. Like it doesn't matter to me. Listen, I'll beat your ass. I'm not trying to have you come back there. We ain't trying to bust no guns, no shit like that. I'm gonna beat your ass. I want to beat you, and then you make you come back, and then you beat you again until maybe you get a win. You know, you're going at it.
So it sounds
So
like you need to go to class or therapy
I went.
with
No, I went.
Clips.
No, I actually took.
Already went. I'm
Yeah,
good.
when I was in Tampa, I actually had to go. I had to do with anger management course there. Um, I take a couple. Yeah. It doesn't
Court
work.
ordered.
Yes, actually. It
Okay.
doesn't work because you know what you're doing with it. I mean, you have to actually go out and seek it yourself in order for it to actually work. When it was court order, you know what you have to do a certain amount of time of it in order to get out of whatever jam that you're in. There has to be a self accountability when you're ready to want to change and seek out the help versus you being ordered to do it. Those are the difference of the two. So, have I dealt with my? Yeah, because I came to a realization in my life that I'm not worth it. Like me beating your ass for however long, 5 minutes and 32 seconds, ain't worth 5 years or 5 days locked up. It's not worth it for me. Plus, I
Or
got children.
five stacks or five stacks that you could have been making.
I
Yep.
got
What?
yeah, I'm gonna say that. But yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right. Definitely right about that. And life is I value my life now. You know, I don't go around fucking certain situations and have a hot head because you never know. Niggas is popping off for any reason. Niggas that can't fight pop off. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the fear of getting their ass beat is why they shoot
That's
guns.
that's
Real niggas box your ass in because we want to box you. So every time you see us, you know that you
You
don't
know what
cross
it
that.
is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
niggas
Those
to shoot
motherfuckers
the
that
shit
can't
out you.
shoot. Yeah, that's what it is. Weak
Yeah.
motherfuckers shoot.
Shit out you.
Yeah,
Especially you, Black. You an intimidating fellow. You're like 6'5".
yeah.
I can imagine like a lot of people are threatening you with some multiple heats. You know what I'm
Multi.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Multiple threats, I'm sure. Like, and that's gotta be something like feeling the way you feel and get threatened with death. It's like these guys feel like, in contrast, in my situation, like they'll run up on me, right? Because they think they gotta win until I pop off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, all right, chaos for maybe 3 minutes or some change. Whereas you, they're gonna get shook. All right, big man, I'll be right back.
Yeah, you know you're fat. But here's the problem: is my work, my the biggest problems I ever have with anybody is actually the cops. Because every time the cops are involved, they already consider me as a threat. I'm
Right.
6'4 3/4. I'm a bigger dude. Like I'm not like these small dudes. They figure they gotta do more. I remember I want to run off too long, but I remember cops got called to my residence, right? And it wasn't for me. It was for my cousin and his boy were getting at it. They was fighting. Somebody saw him, called the cops. Why the
Mhm.
cops come walk past they ass, come him try to hem me up, and I'm fighting these dudes like, yo, it's not me, it's not me. I saw another cop come through my bush. I have a bush that divide me and my neighbor. The
Yeah.
dude saw him coming. This nigga thought he was, I don't know who he thought he was. He jumped through the bushes, right? To try to sneak attack me. But I saw him coming, right? So as he jumped through him, I let his force and momentum carry on, and I just threw him. And the captain was like, "Yo, yo!" And then they got mad because now all the rest of the officers are coming towards me because I done threw the damn officer. So they're like, "Yo," da, 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 da. And I'm talking to the captain. The captain talking about, "Yo, he's talking to me, and these dudes trying to tase me, trying to lock me." Listen,
Yeah. Yeah.
and all because I'm the big dude, so I'm the threat. I'm
course.
That's exact.
I'm
Yeah.
automatically the threat.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even involved. And I said, I'm inside cooking dinner for my children. They was like, "Oh, we got a call. They heard there's a gun."
Man, that's how that goes, man. That's terrible.
You know what? We need to talk about that on another cast, but that's training and that's training. And
Oh wow, yeah.
bad communication and training.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're gonna Sarah says I got into fights in high school. They started the fights. I finished them.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
Warrior.
because they was calling her Apollonia.
Hold on.
They was calling her Apollonia. She didn't like to
Finish them.
Oh, you think you cute because you look like Apollonia?
I am not yeah. So innocence try as a cop out. Yeah, but my thoughts on that. What were we at right here? How far can I be pushed to a situation? Well, like you've heard before, I've had to go to anger management for certain issues. I like to pop off on people. That's my shit. At the same time, as a grown man, I would say for like the past decade now, I've definitely learned how to walk away. Now, for me, I am human. I'm not perfect. Sometimes, like I put in the clock watch post today, sometimes I do feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. There are certain days that you're gonna get me on some kumbaya shit, and I'll be like, man, whatever. And there's other days where you can get me out of character. Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Equality.
What are you talking to, son? Like, I'll get on some bullshit. I will get on some bullshit.
I'm
So,
right with you. Mhm.
That's to me, even still, a minute or two after I will do that shit, it's reflection. Because my whole life, I've had people tell me that I'm crazy and I'm wilding, and why are you always wilding? You beat up our friends. They're in our circle. Nah, I'm dead serious. I've had my brothers run up on me like, yo, I can't be friends with everyone because you always punch them in the face. And I'm like, no, this is real shit. That does something to you. That does something to you. And you grow up thinking you have problems. I don't know if this shit is normal or not. You know what I'm saying? And
What's the thing normal, bud?
you know what I mean?
Well, you know what, man? Sometimes in life, people listen. A lot of dudes grew up without no daddy in the household, and so they got a lot of feminine ways and a lot of feminine energy about them. And so, listen, it's funny. It's fun to be around your boys and talk shit and shit like that and snap and bag. But a lot of dudes be crossing the line. They don't know when they're crossing the line, and sometimes you got to slap a motherfucker in the mouth to help them understand. Maybe your daddy didn't teach you this, but you crossing the line, and maybe a lot of that happened.
There's a thin line. There's definitely a thin line between playing and not. Like you can't just say anything to anybody, and that's a whole nother cast too. But it's as far as I go, it did some things to me, and I've learned to ignore shit. I pretty much base my life on. And even still, I kind of break those rules sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because some people have to say some shit that you just don't want to hear. And I'll be like, yo, shut the fuck up. And instead of just popping off on them, I'll give them fair warning or equal disrespect. You know what I mean? So I must say I've grown emotionally since those days. And I have the tools now to cope and to walk away. Like if situation is getting too crazy, I can just go, you know what, I ain't about nothing. You know what I mean? This guy ain't talking about nothing. Unless he's in my circumference. My two rules is if you fuck with my family, I'm gonna get you. in my circumference in any form of disrespectful, heated manner.
So if anybody run into you and they start popping off and you pull out that asthma pump and you start going like this, shit about to get real. Okay. All right, everybody pay attention.
Guy got jokes.
your pump.
If he go like this, shit about to pop off. If he start breathing like this. Yeah,
It's on for you, bro. Yo, check this out. We got JoJo says try is a cop out. And she says Sarah's high school fight stemmed from bullying because she was different than them. My girl never looked at that shit at all. Never took that shit, y'all. She took care of that shit herself. LOL. No running home crying.
So they stabbed a lot of people. Okay, that's cool. They don't.
She said I got suspended for 8 days before graduation. Wow. Okay.
Damn.
All right. So at that, I think we covered that. Let's get into our last and probably most fun topic of the night. Who has the best fried chicken recipe, y'all?
I'm talking about chicken right now. I'm starving, B. That's ridiculous.
Hey, yo, you gotta have it. Who has a fresh chicken? I like that energy too, yo.
I'm curious what Lady E got to say about this.
No, we're not doing that.
Oh, you gonna go last? Okay, you gonna go last. That's fair.
I don't have to go last, but I'm not going first. That's all I'm saying.
She like a possible chicken.
You better not steal mine, Scott.
I feel like you're gonna steal all the hours though.
Ain't nobody else on here gonna say Chick-fil-A because I know that's what you about to say.
Man, you don't get your ass out of here with that shit.
Oh, you better not steal mine, Speak.
Listen, I forgot what I said earlier. Who had to? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. And now this is gonna be some blasphemy. What I'm about to say right now. But yo, Cracker Barrel.
Oh shit. Yeah, Cracker Barrel. Yeah.
I never thought that they could. Never thought I made it. I never they made that shit right there because that chicken, yo, I was surprised because none of their food got no taste. So you go up in there and that should be like, it'd be missing something. It's like it's like the cook be like forgetting to add seasoning, like he ain't found instructions. That's how it'd be like when you go to Cracker Barrel. But they fried chicken back. Oh, that shit was so juicy. That shit was like
saying Cracker Barrel fried chicken got the best.
They dipped that shit in buttermilk, I think.
God, that's what we doing.
B. If someone else told me this and I haven't experienced it, I would have never believed that shit, bro.
You got a specific location or something, or are they doing it like that everywhere?
They doing it like that. Whatever the recipe is, go check it out.
Yeah.
And listen, and I don't even listen. You know, we know somebody got some dry ass fall off the bone chicken. And we
got some nigga that his chicken full off the bone. You definitely need one of these.
Yeah.
After you done took a bite. You know what I'm saying? That nigga need to marinate his shit in lotion. I ain't gonna put your name out there.
So you try to say you got dip the chicken in Modul? You got to dip the chicken, let it marinate.
You gotta put some lotion. You gotta put jerkins on it.
So, wow. I ain't going now, Paul. But I was surprised. Followed by that, I'll give you my top three. And I got like Popeyes and then Churches. Those are my favorites. No, I like those chickens.
You got Cracker Barrel. Popeyes.
It's good.
Yeah.
And Jerkins.
Well, I want Jerkins.
Popeyes?
Better than what you about to say, Krispy Kreme? Krispy Kreme don't have chicken. You about to say Krispy Kreme. Look at you.
Hey, yo, for real now, yo. I'm shitting on Popeyes, yo. Fuck out of here, yo. You wildin', bro. They ain't never been fighting. They had these spicy little recipe, and then it was over for them. Like, they trash.
Bro, are you serious right now?
My nigga, I'm about to tell you how many fucking chicken recipes we done switched over. You done crossed over for fuck-ass Popeyes. Are you kidding me?
Hold up. Crown Chicken also. Crown is a hood spot. They got good-ass chicken, too. With that, I'm done with my chicken. I'm done with it.
All right. Yo, Cav, man, I think Lady E want to go last here.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. So, first, real quick.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry for cutting you off. So.
No, you good. You good.
Check this shit out. Me, and it's not even fried. My oven fried chicken is the bomb.
Ooh. So when am I coming over to your house, JoJo? I want to try this oven fried chicken.
Hey, yeah, you got to keep it real too, E, when you go over there. Don't be like, yeah, those are good.
Oh no, there's gonna be a whole
It's
video.
terrible. Let them know.
Video, and there's gonna be, us eating, and I'm gonna give her my professional opinion.
Oh shit.
Please,
hey, you know what? Please do that because
let me tell you how this opinion is going to go. Like, yeah, I agree with that and agree with that, but that fried chicken was delicious.
that's
You're not
Okay, I see you. All right.
gonna be honest. You're gonna be on your way home. You're gonna stop at Wawa's and get some chicken.
I'm gonna talk about all my taste
Anybody
buds.
swear they got the best fried chicken recipe though, man? Why TJ had to hit me in the chat this week? Yo, me. Like
he
my
blew
nigga,
you up on
your big chicken wasn't like that. Like fuck me, huh? Yo, let's have a chicken fry off. Like, come on, man. Y'all be wildin', man. All this narcissism going on over some chicken. All right, my bad, Kev. God.
All right. First of all, who got the best fried chicken recipe? I'm gonna go ahead and give my mama a shout out because she got the best fried chicken. So I'm going with my mama first. Then I do got to go with Cracker Barrel, man. That Cracker Barrel fried chicken is real good. I think they dipped that shit in buttermilk. It's good.
Yeah,
it would shock you, bro. It's that good.
Yeah, I never
You'd be
thought
like,
of that. I never
they
did.
got some somebody stole a recipe for somebody black grandmama from the 1700s or something.
And then it sound like they own some slaves.
No, it's good, bro. It will shock you. And then I'm gonna go way back, and some people on here might remember this, but I'm gonna go with the KFC original 21 herbs and spices fried chicken. That original recipe from back in the day before they started making all them cuts. That shit was really good. The original KFC recipe was good, man. It was good.
Yeah,
you ain't real, man. Wow.
They're originals, man. I'm talking about the originals when they had all the 21 herbs and spices.
Again, when that fall off, that was about.
And they had they used a different oil back in the day. It was just like your mama's, but it was good.
Oh my god.
It was called
bro.
I'm so disappointed. A black guy, this nigga said KFC.
I said the original recipe from back in the day. The original recipe with all the 21 herbs. They fried it different. It was good. It was right up there with Church's. It was good. And they gave you big ass pieces, bro.
Exactly, Church's. See,
Church's is on some BS because they always give you them little bitty pieces, bro. It's good.
Now, I mean,
JoJo said sounds like cultural appropriation. No thanks, Cracker Barrel.
But she'll order it. She'll look around before she orders. She'll be like, "I'm gonna get this." But I hope nobody see me. That's what everybody do.
Must have been lard.
Yeah, I think it was. It was the old recipe was good, man.
Yeah, listen. Every Cracker Barrel I've been to, that chicken has been fire.
Hey, put that on on the Clockwatch page. Ask them. They're gonna tell you the old recipe was the
Cracker Barrel.
No, the old KFC recipe. The original.
I have with this bullshit, man. Huh? Y'all cultural appropriating shit. Come on, man. KFC ain't never been fire unless you want some fast food chicken.
Hold up,
you know what I'm saying?
It was good, though.
Heard up.
That's my opinion, though. That's my opinion.
Yo, Joanna says to you, Lady E, we about to get into yours next. She says, I got you for real, for real. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, can't wait. We can drink wine and eat fried chicken.
Wine and chicken.
Yeah,
you need to really keep it real.
We can drink.
I feel like E is gonna be too nice to keep it real. She's gonna come back and be like,
no. I am gonna totally speak my mind on this because I am a chef and I can critique very, very well on certain.
But you know, JoJo got like mad guns, so you can't keep it too real. You can't keep it too real in her house. Like at least
you know what?
Out of her house, you get out of her house, and then
see, I know how to say things respectfully, unlike some people.
He's trying to get killed.
If you're supposed to be black.
Yeah, I know that Sarah says air.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
air fried chicken is so good.
I heard that's some dry ass chicken.
That's some bullshit right there.
Dry ass chicken.
Yeah.
Air fry is
She
not
said,
fry.
"Yeah, I give what? She gives booty when she drinks wine. She
Well,
want
I told
fuck.
you
She trying
Hey,
to fuck.
I'm bringing the water.
wine and chicken is about leading to somebody sticking. I said
I'm
that.
bringing. I don't. Whatever happens. But
That
I'm
was
bringing.
good. That was good. That was good.
All right, hey, how you feel about this? Who has the best fried chicken recipe? You know, I heard some bullshit tonight, so I'm trying to get you to realism.
I'm actually gonna switch it up on you guys because I don't eat fried chicken. It's fattening. But
This
I'm
motherfucker.
gonna talk about rotisserie chicken. Let's talk about that.
Hey,
'Cause
No,
that is
I don't want to talk about rotisserie.
so good. Rotisserie chicken. Oh my
Bulk
god!
market.
I eat the whole fucking chicken by myself. It's so juicy and tender. And you know what? Who has the best rotisserie chicken? I'm gonna say Publix. Just saying, because I worked there for 4.5 years and I ate it the whole time I was there.
ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit.
Oh, because what? I'm not black. Because what? I can talk about
You
fried
violate.
chicken.
You violate.
You
You're not black, first of all. Second,
I'm not black, so I can't talk about fried chicken.
Hold up. What
like
place
fried
did you say?
chicken.
What place did you say?
I said Publix has the best rotisserie chicken.
You know what? Publix has the best fried chicken too over down there too in Florida area.
Okay, yes, they have a really, really good fried chicken, but I don't eat fried chicken anymore. So
You
I
wouldn't
want
know
to
that.
say rotisserie chicken because I eat that.
Oh my god. If I was you, I'd have went out and got some fried chicken and just was, oh, what was the best tonight?
Just to eat it. Like
You know what I'm
live.
saying?
Oh my god.
Like, this chicken tastes pretty good. Hey, yo, I'm gonna
No,
get
fried chicken. No, fried chicken tastes really, really good. I just don't eat it anymore because it's fattening, and I'm trying to watch my figure.
okay,
That's
so I
cool,
can-
but who
I
make
can
the
work with that.
best?
I can work with that. And you were
Okay.
eating fried
So
chicken. though.
I'm
What was
gonna
your
say
go-to?
I'm gonna say Publix then. Publix makes the best fried chicken down here because I haven't tried a lot of other people's fried chicken. Just saying. So I'm not as cultured in fried chicken as you guys. My bad. But nope, never mind. I was gonna say something, but whatever. You guys don't consider air fried chicken the best chicken, so
If you don't dump, if it ain't in grease, it ain't
I
fried,
feel
bro.
like
Sorry.
I feel like Black was listening to some Dave Matthews and he was eating air fried chicken somewhere.
I cook
He was
everything.
like this.
To be honest with you, I cook everything in air fryer.
You don't like air fried chicken?
I said I cook everything in air fryer. I don't even cook. I don't use grease anymore.
good. It's really,
You
really
love, you love air fried chicken.
Yeah, air fried chicken.
I mean, listen,
Oh,
we all use the air fryer, right? But we talk about who make the best fried chicken.
yeah,
We not saying who eat it all the time and cook it and grease.
Oh my god.
I understand what you're saying. I'm not saying when you say who are the best. I'm saying it's best way to prepare the fried chicken is in the air fryer because you don't have all that grease and shit.
yeah.
Oh,
all right.
So,
All
all right.
I can understand
Hold up,
that.
hold up. So can we just say you're gonna say Chick-fil-A and just move on? Because I know that's what you're about to say.
No. Stop it.
Chick-fil-A does not.
You gotta
have-
relax. You gotta relax, man. Dave Matthews. So yeah, we're gonna get to the comics. JoJo said, I said no wine, laughing my ass off. Also says you stupid clips, no doubt. Also, the best rotisserie is at Oasis and Waters. Oh my god.
You eat anything?
Oh, I live right by Waters. I'm gonna have to go check that out then.
Yo, Zara, he is tired, yo. We all do this for you guys, man. So please tell a friend and get them to check us out. You know what I'm saying? Check the best fried chicken recipe, man. I'm gonna go with number one, either Giant or Stop and Shop, man.
Oh, no, Stop and Shop does that.
Giant or Stop and Shop. And before you start lying, don't act like you wasn't on the phone with me like, yo, where's this going? Yo, they do got the best. They do got some fire ass recipe.
Oh,
Stop it, you.
listen,
Stop.
I run the 46 damn Stop and Shop. You can't tell me nothing about the fucking chicken.
Stop it. You told me that before out of your own lips, so don't get on live and start fronting. You know what I'm saying?
Acme has
Stop and Shop got some of the best. No. Stop and Shop got some of the best recipe ever. I ain't trying to hear that shit you pick. You know what I'm saying?
Not true.
Stop and Shop or Giant by
No.
far.
They're the
Okay,
same
and we
company.
going then we going to either Golden Skillet back in the day or motherfucking shut up.
Ooh, Golden
Shut up.
Skillet.
Yeah.
One of the best though.
Fire.
Nah.
Yo, check though.
That's what I like.
Or Kennedy Fried.
Kennedy chicken is horrible, B. That shit is garbage. You can't even eat
You
it the
can pull
next
up
day.
anywhere. You can pull up anywhere with some Kennedy and niggas is bodying.
I eat Kennedy's. I know
Biscuits? Yeah, you eat Kennedy, my nigga. Fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
because I'll be wasted as fuck. And that's why
You eat Kennedy. Period. Period.
But it's not
You know what I'm
good.
saying?
Good.
Period.
It's not good.
Period.
That's hood.
Facts.
For all those who not in the know, that's hood chicken. That's that shit you
That
go
is
through.
hood
That's
That's that pigeon.
That's that after the club.
Yeah,
That's
that
that after the club.
But you
That's
can,
that 3 in the morning pigeon.
Yeah,
but you can only eat that shit when it's hot. Because when that shit get cold,
I only know that shit if I'm drunk, and that should be fire every time.
after the club. Yeah,
That's the
after
only
the club.
time I eat fried chicken.
Come on, Old Faithful.
Yeah.
that ain't even good.
Gotta
Man.
have that. The Giant is off the chain. Shout out to Stop and Shop. After that, we got somebody. Hold up. We got the Furco. That's the Twitch. Yo, shout out to our Twitch subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Profits at 6.
What's up?
What's good, man? And it says Oasis Rotisserie, A Lady E, Puerto Rican food truck.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go check that out because Waters is literally like right down the street from where I live. So
JoJo's talking to her daughter. She says he's not tired, Mama. He's most likely tip. Probably. Who are 1v1 guys who punches more wins? I don't know what that means.
what? Is he talking about like
Do a
fighting?
one-on-one person. Okay. Yeah.
Me and you, Lady E, should link up.
Yes.
She says, I stopped frying food in my house years ago, but when I have it out, I have to agree that Publix fried chicken is best bomb when it's fresh.
Yep. It is. Yeah.
Actually, Publix is better than fucking Stop and Shop.
No. I'm going to get into our last topic of the night, y'all, which is our favorite topic of the night.
Cancel.
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 Cancel, baby.
Cancel. You canceling me. Who you canceling? No. You know what I'm saying?
Let me go ahead and start this off.
All right, word. Get it shaking.
All right, I'm canceling him and this motherfucking weak ass Kennedy fried chicken. That pigeon skin like leather after 2 hours. That shit sitting there. That's
And you just a fucking hater right now, huh? You just hating.
I got a shit.
My nigga.
I got a shit right now thinking about eating KFC food. I'm like, oh, sorry, KFC is still
Facts. Nah, you said it right. Facts. That
right,
KFC.
fried chicken.
No, clone. Talking about clone. Clone bird. You big facts. I know you got a shit after thinking about that.
Nah,
Crazy.
me.
I
Anyway,
ain't that yard, man.
They
Ain't that yard.
Yeah. So everyone else want to say this. Yo, thank you for coming out tonight. I appreciate you all. Every showing up, lady. Appreciate you showing up every fucking show. Every show you were there. I give you love for that. I can't cancel you on that. Love that. No matter how much shit we talk back and forth, you are always there, and I appreciate that. You never give me no bullshit excuse why you can't be here. Love it. You're always there, even when you pissy. You come on here, do it. And my girl, I love the makeup tonight. Oh, you look all sensational.
Oh, do you love it? I actually put eyeshadow on tonight.
You look amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Marvelous, my dear. Marvelous.
Thanks.
Shout out to the rest of the whole crew. I ain't nobody canceled if you haven't noticed. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to the whole crew. Sundays, Tuesday, clock watch. Monday night. I'm number one. I'm number one. Monday night is gonna be Power P. Power P doing something special too. They'll check the listing. They want to throw something out there. They'll announce that shit. Tuesday nights we got us again. Wednesday we got what's his name? TJ Doe Black.
Spitting with Splitter, bro.
Yo, Spitter, yo, that shit is taking off. That shit is doing numbers. It's doing crazy. People are loving it. The interviews are great. You got a lot of local talent. Get with him. If you're an artist out there that want to talk, chop it up, want to hear your music, send it to DJ. I was like, Black. Send that shit to the Spitting with Spitter. He reviews mixtapes from one here and now and again. And maybe he'll get you on the show. Also, while I'm out here, any of my people in White Plains, I'm at O'Connor's right now. Every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, we doing a spades thing. We're doing a spades game. Come on, I'll check your boy out. We got drinks, we got music, we got people behind here at O'Connor's. Let's do the damn thing. Let's have fun. Let's bring it back. And that's all I gotta say. I give it up.
I think I'll take it from here, yo. First, I want to cancel like all sorts of haters, man. You don't get paid for that shit, so God, you know what I'm saying? You don't get paid for it. Like, what you doing, man? Knock it off, man. You know what I mean? At the same time, I want to give a big shout out to everybody who tuned in tonight. Actually, I want to give another shout out to Clearly Better. That's my man Sean Lombardo spot. Hit him up if you're in the tri-state area. He'll do your house, your windows, your motherfucking gutters. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Classic Cuts Barbershop at 355 Ferry Street in Eastern PA. You know what I'm saying? That's my man Lou. He always shares our videos and shows love and support, man. So I want to give a shout out to him as well. I want to give a shout out to everybody supporting. I also want to see if any of you out there, female specifically, because I feel like, tonight it's a lot harder for the ladies to come out on a Tuesday. If you feel like getting on Clockwatch and building with us, we do have the interesting topics popping. Get at either me, Black Earth, or Lady E, or Big Cap. You know what I'm saying? Hit us in the DM or in the Clockwatch group. Check us out. And, we might be able to get you a box up here, man. So at that, I'm going to spin it to your boy, Big Cap. Who you canceling tonight?
Let me add on to what you said about the haters. Listen, y'all need to spend y'all time doing something more constructive, right, with the haters. But in the current present situation I'm in, I'm canceling the Denver metro area weather because yesterday it was 95 degrees and it's literally snowing outside right now. That's living in Colorado for you. And then tomorrow or the day after, it's supposed to get back up to 95 degrees. So I'm canceling that shit. So there you go.
Yo, that shit is fucking crazy. That's unbelievable right there, man.
Yeah. That's some crackhead weather. But before Lady E, because I know you're going to take us home, I forgot. I don't want to say I forgot. I forgot to mention it. Don't forget tomorrow we're going to launch another episode, episode 2 of Mom in Montana. Check it out, cooking show. It's funny. The chemistry between her mother and her are just fucking amazing. Her mother gives you some knowledge and take you back to the old country, some recipes. It'll also be posted it too. Check it out tomorrow. It'll be released at 8 o'clock in the morning. You can find it. It's one of our only shows that we just do straight to YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Clockwatch. We got Twitch. We in there. We in everywhere. We in there like last year. And Lady E?
It's on you, girl.
Yeah, she had to take that swig.
I had to take my last sip. But I don't really want to cancel anybody tonight. I'm feeling love.
Using your pass? Y'all can't use 2 passes in one night. Come on.
What do you mean 2 passes in one night?
I use this pass, you using yours now? Come on, E.
I don't have anybody. I can't think of anybody to cancel, but I can relate to Kev with the weather shit because I lived in Nebraska for 3 years, and one day on a Monday or Tuesday I was laying out in the sun getting a tan, and 2 days later it was fucking snowstorm, and then right after that it was like sunny again. So I can definitely relate to you canceling that shit because that annoyed the shit out of me. But yeah, I mean, all the haters, I guess, yeah, that's like a given. That's always everyday haters out there.
Yeah,
but, I mean, haters motivate, so bring it on. But yeah.
That concludes this evening's episode of Clockwatch. I want to thank y'all all for coming by. Thank you for your viewership, man. Shout out to all the shows we got going on this week. Please tune into the page, tune into the Facebook group. We get it shaking and moving over there every day, baby. So at that, I want to say vibes only, and love to everybody out here, man. Let's get it, man.